All right, Aquarius, I'm going to see whose mind you're on. So I'm going to do something different for your reading, okay? I want to see whose mind you're on. Whose mind is Aquarius on? Guys, if you need anything, check it out down below. I will be using my oracle cards in this reading. If you would like them, you can find them down below. So if you have any kids or anything of that sort, your kids could be thinking about you right now. That could be for some of you. Your kid could be in the process of talking about the past. So if you have children, your child might be in a very nostalgic energy and you could be on their mind right now. So they could be thinking a lot about when you guys spent time together when they were little, things of that sort. They could be asking stories and things like that, okay? Okay, so you're on someone's mind who could have a lot of anger and grief towards you. They could be thinking about you because they're exploring their feelings. They could be exploring why they do what they do, why they feel the way that they feel. I'm definitely saying that you could be on someone's mind that's from your past. Someone who they could have resentment towards you, or they could still have a lot of anger and grief when it comes to you. It's like when they hear your name, when they see you, they wish you well. They wish you well in hell. Like that could be this person's energy. And I'm seeing that this person could have been for some time running away from the pain that your guys' dynamic caused them. Now, this could have been a lover. This could have been a family member. I'm seeing that this person is living in the moment. But I'm seeing that this person is recognizing that there's a lot of feelings when it comes to how they feel for you and what you guys went through that they're taking into their future, and they're tired of that, okay? Now, if you're with someone new, Aquarius, you need to be careful of starting new relationships without a stable foundation, because I'm seeing that you could meet someone new, or you've met someone new, and they could have come out of nowhere. It could have been unexpected. But I'm also saying that you might be avoiding the fact that a lot of your relationships are starting from a place of physical attraction, lust, sex, passion, and not necessarily a common stable foundation. And that's going to be really hard for you to keep a foundation going when the only thing that you guys have in common, or the only tool that you have to fix issues, is passion. And I'm saying that if you're dealing with someone new, or if you're in a relationship, some of you could be living in denial around the fact that someone in your life might not be long lasting, and that once the physical attraction kind of wears off, you guys might really start hating one another. I say this a lot. Love and hate, there's a fine line between them. And you can love someone and it turn to hate overnight when the things that you have in common, or the things that you guys connect with one another, are no longer there. And I'm saying for some of you that you just kind of need to do soul reflection and say, is that my truth? Yes or no? You don't have to take it if it's not your truth, but Spirit does want you to kind of do a little soul searching and say, okay, when me and my new person fix problems, do we fix it with forms of communication? Do we fix it with forms of, okay, we want the same goal, we have the same way of working on things, we work well with one another? Or is it just, okay, let's ignore the problem, let's go to the bedroom, problem's fixed, and then it comes up again? Because if so, you might be avoiding a disaster, but a disaster is going to come nevertheless. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. You've got someone from your past thinking about how the dynamic with you is affecting their future, and how they still have like a lot of anger in their heart when it comes to you, and that it's time for them to forgive you and to forget the feelings they have. This could definitely be someone that every time you talk to them or you're around them, they're mean, they're defensive, they're on guard. This is definitely someone who resents you or has a lot of anger towards you. You could be the ex-spouse. the ex-partner, the baby mama, baby daddy. There's some sort of past here that this person's having a hard time getting over. And I'm saying that the reason you're on this person's mind is because they're tired. They're tired of carrying this. They also kind of feel like you have this tendency to like just reach out whenever you want, and that they don't really want to be a part of that. Yeah. Getting some sort of justice. This person could have regrets. This person could even want to apologize to you about the regrets that they have, or about the choices that they've made, the lack thereof. So you're on someone's mind who you could have shared a moment with. You could have built a family with this person. You guys got divorced. You could have kids with this person. You could be co-parenting with this person. This could have been someone you tried to date. What I'm saying is that this person was carrying around their anger for you as a shield of armor. And they're realizing how heavy that's getting. And they're like, you know what? Not only do I want to forgive you, I want to forget the bad times, but I think I also owe you an apology, because there's times when I didn't show up from a place of love. It was like, oh, you're going to hurt me? Well, guess what? I'm going to tit for tat, and I'm going to hurt you too. And this person could be maturing in a way where they're accepting responsibility for their own actions and choices. And even though for maybe 7 years, 7 months, 3 years, 3 months, they wanted you to be the bad guy, this person's like, you know what, but you're not the bad guy. We're both the bad guy. And that could be the reason you're on this person's mind. Yeah, this person's healing is the reason why. This person's realizing that they've been holding patterns. Yep. And they've been seeking truth. And the truth is I'm not much different than you. That's what someone here's realizing. Very interesting. So you're on someone's mind who's finally ready to accept responsibility. Finally ready to accept responsibility. Yeah, again, be careful of giving to someone new when the relationship isn't emotionally fulfilling. Okay? Because I'm saying that. I'm saying some of you could be in a relationship where when you guys work together, you work together well. But when you guys are fighting, it's toxic to the point where you could catch a charge. Maybe you guys are mean in your communication with one another, and then you guys have to apologize. Spirit's telling you to make choices from a place of self-love. If you don't want your kids or your mom or dad or your family members that you love more than anything in a circumstance or situation like that, why the fuck are you in it? That's what Spirit's asking, especially if it's a new relationship. Because I'm seeing a lot of you could be running away from some sort of pain by being in a new relationship. And I'm still seeing regrets coming out nevertheless. I'm saying that you and this person might end up being together for maybe 3 years before it crumbles. Yeah, no matter how hard I try, I'm not going to be able to forget the good times we shared. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like at one point, this person only remembered the bad times with you. Now they don't remember just the bad times. They remember the good. They remember when you guys shared a life together. They remember when you guys dated in high school. This person is now remembering the good times. Why? Because they're ready to heal. They're ready to forgive you. They're ready to forget the pain, the grief. They're ready to leave the anger behind. They're tired of resenting you. And again, this could be your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend, and you're like, Danielle, I forgot about them. Well, baby, they ain't forgot about you. Actually, they still been pissed at you. You're still being written in their journal around how they feel about the relationship, about what happened, what it helped them see. Why maybe still to this day when your name gets brought up, they want to throw up. That's what this person's starting to realize. And I'm saying that you have your own battles as is. I'm saying that you need to be making choices that are mature. I'm saying that you need to make choices that you've got to get to a place, Aquarius, where you're not making others happy, you're making yourself happy. And if that means getting a message of bad news, hey, bad news, I thought this was my forever. But I've realized I've gotten with someone where maybe the foundation isn't as stable as I wanted it to be. As we grow, what we want will grow. And it'll either grow with us or it'll grow away from us. And I feel like some of you could be outgrowing a relationship and you don't want to let it go because you're scared to see the truth. You're living in denial. And Spirit's telling you that you can only run from the truth for so long. So I'm saying that if you and this person don't split up around year 3, you might make it to year 4. But that there's going to be things that you guys go through in that last year that you're never going to tell anyone. These could be fights where things get out of hand. These could be things that you guys say to one another. I'm definitely seeing that. So you have to decide what you want to be a part of, Aquarius. But I definitely see that there's someone from your past where you're on their mind simply because they're starting to see things through truthful eyes. You're not the bad guy. They're not the bad guy. You're both human, okay? And I think someone's finally starting to see you through human eyes again instead of villain eyes. So that's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave it here. Have a blessed day.